Prison of the mind. No, you did just keep leaving it so. Prison of the mind. You don't have to be behind the door. Being behind the door is the worst sort of prison. It's the worst place you can be. But it's not the only place you can be imprisoned. Prison of the mind would be one. Because they could bang you up for as long as they want. Turning into anti-Dufresne here, but they can bang you up for as long as they want. But if you can take your mind out there, if you can read, you can exercise, you can keep in contact with the outside world via family and friends. You can keep marching forward, keep running down the clock, so to speak. Some people it consumes them and they can't take it. And, you know, that could manifest into all sorts of problems. Yeah, that could manifest into self-harm, drug abuse, committing more crime, committing more crime, thinking it's not worth it and taking your own life. But, like I said, prison of the mind. You could be on the street now. Look, I'm out, bright blue sky, taking my son to nursery. One of the daily chores I hate when I have to do it. But you can get consumed by things you don't like doing out on the street, can't you? You get consumed by everything you don't want to do. Taking my son to the school, to going to the shop, doing this, doing that. Talking to people I don't want to be with. Associating with people that don't interest me and annoy me. And everyone else has their own problems. Because being on the street, being free, in inverted commas, comes with its own issues, its own problems. Sometimes I think, where would I rather be? Inside the shark tank looking out, or outside the shark tank looking in? I seem to think that it's better emotionally being in the shark tank amongst all the sharks, because normal society is full of divs. It's full of cowards, it's full of selfish people, it's full of morons that can't get there, that worry about themselves over other people. It's full of people that have stupid beliefs. It's full of people that have weird, stupid beliefs. Like that geezer over there, I've had words with him before. I literally had words with that geezer before, he's a donut. But that's what I'm saying, look, you can get consumed by moronic shit. Get consumed by people that don't mean nothing to you. It's like that. I could have bit. He didn't even do nothing, but I could have bit. I could have gone, I argued with you a year ago, and gone off and started like, just had that ruin my whole day. Defined my day by having an argument with someone I don't even know his name of. Yeah, but people on the out, they value shit at a total different way to normal people. They totally. So I actually just wave at someone for letting me across. I am pulling a buggy, I'm pulling some funny it's like a shopping trolley on wheels, mate. Like I yank it on a handle. It's a good workout, to be fair. Especially when you're late and you've got to run into the end of the street and back. But yeah, most people on the street that have never experienced anything, that get all their info from the TV, will judge someone like me. Not done nothing for 10 years, not a threat to anyone, yet there's people around here that definitely have put the blame on me for all sorts of shit. I mean, think of any unsolved crime in Arlo, and you'll be thinking, there's idiots in Arlo that think that's me. There'll be Asian people in Arlo that think I probably know who set lights to that house and killed that family. Idiots. There are people in Arlo that be thinking, Carl, every single burglary that's ever happened across the southeast of England, he must know. Idiots. Oh look, he goes out with a phone, he must be filming. Idiots. But I let this consume me a little while ago. It's a good thing I'm doing this video, like metaphorically speaking, with the sun shining and a nice day. Because it's like the real new year happened on the 1st of March the other day. Spring, the start of spring is the real new year. It's a whole new story, a whole new chapter. And things that you think are consuming you don't mean nothing. But it's like it could put you in prison in your own mind. You stop you doing things that you want to do because you're worrying about everybody else. You're worrying about everybody else and what they think. You know, I can't go in there because they think I've done this. Like some of the shit I was just talking about. Yeah? I can't go in there because I've done a story about taking someone's watch in Chelmsford, and there's people that keep like showing me their wrists. Ridiculous shit. But this stuff was petty, was minor. It means nothing. There's people that really go through it. There's people that go through it like I said, they get out of prison and their problems cut deep. They're dealing with issues that I couldn't even fathom. The issue, whatever issue I'm having, is in my own head. These people, all issues are in your head. But if someone's dealing with something and like they're remembering daily the abuse they suffered when they were kids, and they've been taking drugs and self-harming since they were 12 to get over it, and now they're 50 and they're still doing it. That is prison of the mind. There's no difference for that person whether they're out or whether they're behind the door, because all they're doing is existing until it's time to move on. That's all they're doing. They're existing on this planet until they die. Because that's all you're doing in prison. You're existing. You're not really living. You're not experiencing anything. You're not going through any emotional changes. You're not, learning life lessons like everyone else does. You're just consumed and you're existing with nonsense, and it means nothing. Like, it means absolutely nothing. But what can you do? You just got to get on with it and move on. That's easier said than done, isn't it? For some people, there ain't no getting over it, moving on. It's just shit. They live in shit, and it's all in their own mind. If everyone could realise that. Memories, like things that happened in the past, are just memories. They're just figments of your imagination. If you're thinking about the future, again, it's just an anticipation, a guess, figment of your imagination. People could just get on with walking down the street and enjoying the sunshine. That's the only thing you're in control of right now. When those bad things happen to you in the past, it wasn't really in the past, it was right then, it was now. Tomorrow, when you experience tomorrow, you're going to be in the now. It's going to be right then, right now. It's not going to be tomorrow or yesterday or an hour ago or a minute ago or whatever. It's going to be right now. So, but most people can't get over that. I preach that all the time, but I couldn't even accept that for time. It's easy to say something, but it's hard to put it into motion, put it into practice. Like, hold on, I'm just walking into my son's school. Right, I've just resumed it. I've just come out there, unpaused it. I don't know what I'm telling you, because I'm going to edit that bit out anyway. It don't even matter. See what I mean? I'm living too much in the moment. But what you... Oh. Yeah, prison of the mind, man. It's the same or worse than being in prison. 100% worse sometimes. 100% worse than actually being behind a door. Because when you're behind the door, you can get on with it. And you ain't really changing or nothing by then. You're not changing nothing. So, it's fucking... See? A year ago, I would have thought that old Bill was following me and harassing me. Genuine, I was losing it. Prison of the mind, man. Prison of the mind. It means nothing. You're as free as you want to be. That's what everyone needs to realise. You're as free as you want to be. You can do what you want. The only thing holding you back is worrying about what other people are thinking. Worrying about what other people are going to be talking about when you're not there. Worrying about what strangers who you don't even know are going to be talking about with a load of other strangers that do not affect your life unless you let them. That's prison of the mind. When you're out, when you're on the street, that's prison of the mind. Letting others control your actions. The people that mean nothing to you. People that mean absolutely shit. On the lowest form of the totem pole, to like how they actually, what they actually could do to control you, and you let them. I let them for a long time. Prison of the mind. It's worse than prison, because when you're in prison, you're amongst your own, and I say your own in inverted commas again. Life is beautiful. Life is a miracle. Each life that you live, each life that is lived is a miracle. It's a miracle that you got here. It's a miracle that you survived. It's a miracle that you're experiencing what you're experiencing. I mean, I've got to be the most luckiest man on the planet. I used to dream about having a family and living normal. And now I am. Now I am. It's like, yeah, the sun is really bright, isn't it? The sun is bright. Yeah, now I am. Yeah, I go through stages of thinking I'm the most unluckiest person on the planet. Thinking, why did I do that? Thinking, why did I do that? Why did I act that way? When ultimately, every single way that I acted, every single action that I did, led me to here, which is having a family. Having a son whose birthday it was on Saturday. He was 4. Still didn't stop him shitting himself this morning though. He literally was, he stands in the corner of the room and just shits himself, and because he's dirty, and you go to him straight away. Go get on the potty, and he goes running over to the potty, so he knows what he's doing. He just wants to shit himself. Am I just saying that? If I could have an idiot wiping my ass for me all the time, I would. Jesus Christ. He must look at me like that idiot. He'll do it. That moron will do it. That's prison of the mind. Thinking that my son is working against me sinisterly because he likes, it's because he wants me getting covered in, and I was covered in shit actually. It's impossible to take trousers off of a baby that's got all shit up and down the legs and feet without getting it on your hands, man. It's disgusting. That's prison of the mind as well. It's all prison of the mind, mate. Go and have a workout in a minute. That gets rid of the prison of the mind feeling, for me anyway. But I would recommend that to anyone. When you're feeling stressed, relieve that stress, relieve that anxiety, that knot between your shoulders, that crease above your eyebrows. Have a sick workout. Everybody's got time to do everything other than what's good for them. They go, I ain't got time to do that, but I can't do that, but I can sit on my phone for like 4 hours a day. Sorry. I can't do that, but I can go smoke a fag, which will accumulate about an hour a day. And all that stuff you do is making yourself feel worse. Making those bad thoughts, which are putting you in prison of the mind, which are putting you there in the first place. If you de-stress, working out does wonders for de-stressing, man, because you're getting your adrenaline pumping, you're getting oxygen pumping, all the stuff that we all know is good for us is happening, and you're focusing on the now. Go on about, you know, tomorrow's not real, yesterday's not real, it's only now. Working out puts you in that now, because you're only thinking of the next rep, or controlling your breathing, or doing whatever. That's a plan to empty out the prisons, to solve that prison crisis. Make everyone realise that they're only in as much trouble as what their mind believes. They're as free as they want to be. Stop worrying about other things. Let go of your ego. It means nothing. Your ego puts you in trouble. Start acting normal. Prisons would empty out because people would only be living in the now, right now. Look, the only thing that exists right now to me is me walking down the street with that silly buggy. It's the only thing that exists. I ain't even been to the school yet. Where's my boy? Joking. Imagine that. Imagine I turn around at the school gate and I'm so consumed. I'm so in the now. I'm so in the moment of expressing my freedom that I don't realise that I've just dumped my kid onto the side of the road. Excuse me. I might not even edit this. I might just put this out like as it is. Au naturel. Be in the moment, innit? I ain't got to edit it. I'm free. The only people I'm trying to impress are you lot, and you mean nothing to me. I'm sorry, you all do. I'm such a whore. Oh, that sun is bright, man. Nobody wants to see my ugly face all the time, is it? It's all about my docile tones that you lot want to hear. My little sermons. It's all what you want to hear. Singing sweet lullabies, putting you in a hypnotic trance. Little gay boys. So I said that well out of context, mate. See a man, woman with a beard in a dress. It's a woman, isn't it? I said the wrong term, sorry. Ah! What? Back to the tower block of doom. Where mould grows on top of mould. Just what I want. That's what's conducive to a good life, mould. If you ain't living in a little bit of mould, you're not living. Puts you in there now. Knowing that you're breathing in spores of fungi. Letting that fungi grow in your lung. They reckon that's a way that could kill everyone, by the way. Fungi. Because it communicates underground, and they might just say to everyone, we've had enough of these bastards, mate. Go into DEFCON. Go into Code Blue.